I am Methuselah. The Methuselah of the Bible lived to be 969 years old, and then the flood came. What if, when I die, it is time for the Lord's return? I am Methuselah. You ought to heed my warning. What if God has been judging us? What if God continues to judge us through the election of Hillary Clinton, or Bernie Sanders, or Donald Trump, or even Ted Cruz? I cannot believe Christians are so gullible to fall for voting for Donald Trump. Voting for the lesser of two evils is not a biblical concept. I've heard people say, what about liberty? Is that the way we should vote? Shouldn't we vote for the person that most lines up biblically and constitutionally among those who are running? Do you really believe Donald Trump? He's been a liberal almost his whole life. Basically, he says it's because he was doing business. I do not believe him. I do not think that he is telling the truth. All of a sudden, he's this conservative person, and that's only on some issues. He's not conservative on all issues. He's a billionaire. Do you not think he's been hobnobbing with the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and others in the Bilderberg Group, the Council on Foreign Relations? Do you really believe him? What about his character? What about his bankruptcies? What about his multiple wives? Why would you vote for Donald Trump? I don't believe him. What will happen if he gets in there and just turns right around and changes his mind like he's done so many times? I am Methuselah. Please prayerfully consider my warning. Hillary Clinton is a criminal. Why would anybody vote for Hillary Clinton? Even the liberals should not vote for Hillary Clinton. What if Hillary Clinton picks up President Obama for her vice presidential running mate? Many think President Obama wants a third term. Constitutionally, he's not allowed to run for a third term. But will the Constitution prevent him from being a president for a third term if he's Hillary Clinton's vice presidential pick, and then she's indicted because of these criminal allegations, and then he moves up into that spot instead of being elected? It will be very interesting to see who Hillary Clinton would pick for her vice presidential running mate. Bernie Sanders is a socialist. He shouldn't even have gotten as far as he had. There's no way a socialist should be president of these United States. Capitalism isn't perfect, but socialism does not work in a sin-cursed society. Yes, in glory, in the new heaven and new earth, things may be socialistic, because we will all have responsibilities and we probably not be paid. But socialism does not work in a sin-cursed society. It breeds laziness. It causes people to have to pay for things for those people who don't want to work. And then those that are working so hard for somebody else who doesn't want to work gets it, then they get discouraged. I am Methuselah. I'm not a perfect talker either. Please consider what I have to say. What if God is judging the United States of America? It could be even if we got what we think is almost a perfect candidate for President of the United States. It could be all for nothing if we do not repent of our nationally condoned sins. This is a warning to the citizens and the government officials of the United States of America. Repent of killing babies in the womb. We're over 55 million babies that have been murdered in the womb. Repent of other nationally condoned and accepted sins, such as sex outside the bonds of marriage between one man and one woman, and same-sex marriage. If we do not repent of these and perhaps other sins, anything else we try may be for nothing. I am Methuselah. What if the Lord comes back when I die, just as the flood came when the Methuselah of the Bible died? Please consider what I have to say. Thank you, and may God bless you.